There's a good chance that hang on. You guys might have accidentally heard me playing a VO that I was working on. Welcome on in, chat. I don't think it should have been playing, but oh well, I had to test stuff. Oh well. That's embarrassing. How's it going, guys? Welcome on in. I need to hang on. I need to actually like. Oh, I'm blinded by my ring light. And my camera's off. Hang on. I forgot. We do this every time. If you heard, if you heard something, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Hang on. Why is my camera like this? This way? No, this way. There we go. Now I'm center. Welcome on in, Cutie. Welcome on in, Starry. Welcome on in, Swags. How's everyone doing today? On this, marvelous Monday. Give me one quick second. I pulled up stream and I accidentally, muted it on YouTube because I keep a tab open on YouTube that way I can just see the stream playback just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, if you heard dialogue, ignore it. Ignore it. It's not important. It's definitely not important. Alright. What are we doing today? Well, welcome on in, everyone. It's Music Monday. Shame on you for not knowing that. It's 10 for me right now. It's some cool crafts today. 10, like, as in 10 p.m.? Yeah, no, I know I tend to go live pretty late. I will not lie. Hang on, let me save this Audacity project file. I don't particularly save project files, but this one's kind of important. Save project. Okay. Alright, that's saved. Alright, what are we doing today? We have a project that we got to work on. For the past couple of weeks, we've been working on a Minecraft event. And this week, I have a bit of a deadline to meet for a project, for a segment of it that I wasn't entirely aware of until now. So, we got some stuff that we got to work on. I just realized I didn't turn on the music. Okay, there we go. Now you guys can hear me a little bit better. Yeah, so we got a section of the event that we got to work on in order to meet like a specific deadline for testing. And it wasn't like I don't want to lose my watch streak. I'm sorry about going late, so late. Good news is that if you do miss the stream, you do have 24 hours to regain it. I believe that's the way Twitch works with it. You can either watch like a bit of the stream, you can watch a clip from this stream in particular. I forget exactly how it works, but yeah. But yeah, so let me quickly, hang on, I gotta find my project document here. Okay, sorry. Yeah, no, I'm all over the place right now. All right. I got my project document up. What do we need to do first? We're going to start off with a track. Okay, so let me run down the track very quickly. This is what we need to create today. A track that is eerie and mysterious with dripping cave sound ambience. Minor key may maybe have certain parts kind of loop weirdly to make it seem like the players are losing their minds and hearing things. Have echoes in the music for like 3 seconds and then they stop. Wait a little before the weirdness starts. That's a lot, but this is what okay, so welcome to the world of working on games. The typical process for working on games is we start off with a music briefing of what the music is expected to sound like, a little bit of context to what the area of the game is supposed to look like or how it's supposed to feel. And so my job as the music composer is to bring that idea to life and to do it with my creative skills and most of the time my creative input as well. There are some times, especially in like Hollywood and like really big blockbuster movies, where music composers will not have as much creative freedom, and it unfortunately is a shame, but it's kind of how that works. Anyway, let me go and start a new project file. This song, we're gonna call the project file Claustrophobia. That's what we're gonna call it. Anyway, let's hop in. You know how the Amazing Digital Circus, the characters have little pictures of themselves outside their room? I'm in my own. Oh, heck yeah. That's awesome. That's a great idea. Okay. First things first. We were told cave sounds. I believe we have a sample that we've used in the past before. I want to find it. We used it in Deep Space many moons ago. I don't remember what it was called. Oh, well, oh. Well, that's one of them. We could start off with something like this. Minor key, they asked for. And she's back. Sorry I haven't been here for the past couple of streams. Been busy, and my boss asked me to work a 12-hour shift, so I'm just dropping by and saying hi before I go to bed. Welcome on in, NJ. Terribly sorry about the 12-hour shift. I know the pain. Had to go through 3 of those this past week, which is why we didn't have a Thursday stream, but okay, we're starting on C minor, but this isn't necessarily where we have to stay. We can do like a different key. I don't know what it's gonna be, but we can figure it out. Let me move some stuff around. I gotta plug in my phone and my watch since they are low power from being at work all day. Okay, and while we're doing that, ads should be doing their thing, and they hopefully should be over sometime soon. Yes? Yeah, okay, ads should be back now. Yep, thank you, Sarahbot. Very cool of you. All right, so we have a few requirements that we need to meet for this. Actually, I'm gonna write them down in the thing here so we can see. Okay, what we need. You can barely read that. Okay, can we do it up here? Will this be a little bit better? Not really. No, we're gonna open up a text file then. Yeah, sure. We'll just keep it as a blank name. It's gonna get deleted anyways after the stream, but gotta put it somewhere. Okay, it needs to be eerie and mysterious. We need dripping cave ambiance. We need weird loop segments. We need echoes that come and go. We need minor key. What else? Am I missing anything? First, I kind of loop weirdly to make the player seem like they're losing their mind / hearing things, have an echo in the music. Then they stop, wait a little bit before the weirdness starts. Make it weird. All right, so these are our main goals that we have to hit for this track. I think we could do it. I think it's possible. I also made a cutout of a stop sign made to look like kind of old and rusted. It took fallen pieces of my fake vines to look at something. To look like something was growing on the sign. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. I'm liking it. Like, it can work. I don't know. I'm debating it. Okay, so I want to talk about sort of the thought process to how we're going to do this. How are we going to approach this? What exactly are we planning to like how do we get from point A, which is the text descriptions here, to point B, which is a fully finished track of this sorts? So first off, we already know what they're looking for. They are looking for a minor key, which we already picked out. They want eerie and mysterious, which sort of comes with the key, so we can sort of bundle those two together. Dripping cave ambiance, which we already have right now. It's not the best sample, but it's definitely one that we could use. We have echoes. We need to make echoes somehow. My opinion, my thought process is we use a delay effect on some of these instruments, and we just turn it on when we need it and turn it off when we don't. It's going to create like these echo effects that just sort of play. And then it's going to stop. And then we can do that for several different segments. That's not bad, actually. I kind of like that that pattern. Either way, so I'm not entirely liking this very quickly, so we're gonna go swap it out for something else. But what is it? What's the sound I'm thinking of? I feel like I would know it if I saw it, but I can't remember. Let's do a sound match on this. Let's see if we can find it. It's definitely a cave sound. I just don't know what it is. Let's do a search for cave. Let's start from there, and then we'll... Ooh, okay. I'm kind of liking that sound. You know why? Because that fits the weird category. When you hear this... Yeah, no, I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. We're gonna find somewhere to use this. That can definitely work. So let's go and let's open up a new instance here of Omnisphere. So we'll keep that in the mix, but we will try something else out. Because I'm looking for one particular sample. I just don't remember what it's called. It's not cave stalactites. Is it like a drip sound? Okay, I'm also liking that one too. Alright, we're taking that. Somehow, I cannot... I don't know exactly how this is happening. But, somehow, we have the ability to... Hang on, what on earth is that? Do you want to save changes? No, don't save changes to that. That's about to haunt my nightmares. This sound? I like it. It's super... It fits the vibes. As we were talking about, we need to make it weird. We really need to make it weird. Welcome to Flower Assembly. How's it going? We are currently making a track right now. Working on a Minecraft event. Yeah, I'm liking this. The last one? Oh, you mean this one? Yeah, that makes sense. It is very very unsettling. I will say that. I like it though. I think it could really fit. I think this definitely fits with the vibe that we're looking for. Shaking in my boots for real, for real. I like it. I think I think it can work. Okay, not that. I don't know. Discord looks brand new. Kind of is. Yeah, I think I created it in like the past 3 months or so. Yeah, it's a more new server, and plus, my community isn't that big, but people were asking for it, so I went ahead and created it. Not liking that one too much. No, we've already tried you, but I wasn't liking you too much. One word? Terraria? What about Terraria? Maybe Minecraft? What are we talking about? Are you asking like what games I play? Because I do play Minecraft. Oh, the beat sounds like Terraria or Minecraft. For now, yeah, it does. But we're gonna make it way more complex after that. I'm looking more for like just a simple start to the track. And right now I'm really liking just the simple arpeggiation. We can go into a whole lot more. Because, like, here, let's pull out a piano. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and let's just start freestyling on a piano. Let's see what comes up, shall we? I don't know, something like that. It's definitely going to be a lot more complex, though. I can just imagine already working off of this. It's going to be something interesting. I can already, like, feel it. I have ideas starting to sprawl out. Oh, yeah, I remembered I had something to yap about. What you got to yap about, cutie? Also, how's everyone's day going? How have you all been? What have you been up to? It's been a while since we've done a stream. Since what? Saturday? Yeah, it's been a couple days. Even then, Saturdays are lore stream, so I can't really talk to chat nearly as much as usual. Okay, there's one instrument that I gotta find. What is it in? It's in one of the Deep Space tracks. I gotta find it. It's gonna kill me. Where is it? What track? Okay, hang on. What track is it in first? Let's go and take a look very quickly. Where is Deep Space? Where are you? That's Soul Crafters. That's the general playlist. That's... This place will become your tomb. Breach. There we go. Caves and Chasms? Yeah, it's Caves and Chasms. Was it called Caves and Chasms? I forget. Great, it's not. I don't know where it is. Would it be Planet 2 by chance? Is that this one? No, what would it be? Would it be Planet 1? Because this is Planet 1. I don't remember. I need to look it up. It involves weird dreams yet again. Let me lock in. I'm a poet. Go for it. Go for it. Lock in. Okay, speaking of which, hang on. It's getting a little warm in my room. I gotta turn on the fan. Hopefully that's not audible. I'm gonna pray that's not audible. Let me quickly check. Let me make sure that my noise gate's back on. Okay, it's back on. Just want to make sure. Bum 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 bum. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Hmm. Okay, is it you? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, so this is the one that we were not wanting. I wanted this one. What are you? Drop strings. Okay, that's what the sample's called. Okay, don't save. No, we don't need it. Hi, Mello. How was dinner? Okay, so you remember when I was talking about the dream where I was in the backyard of a house in the woods? Yes, I do remember this. What? Why don't you exist? Oh, is it because it... What? Hang on. Oh, springs. That's what it is. It's dropped springs. That's on me. It was good? That's good. I'm trying to buy me a wallet after. Well, do you need a wallet? Because I wouldn't blame her. View mixed windows. I do not need this one. Okay. But I do like that. Hang on. I think that could definitely work. I don't know the tempo yet, but we're just gonna try it out. Okay, let's start off with that and let's see where it gets us. Okay, this is moving way too fast. Versus the other option, I'm just going to test this out very quickly because I want to see where we end up. Okay, so if we slow this down to, like, let's say 100. Okay, 100 is still too fast. Let's try 80? Yeah, I think 80 is about where we want it to sit. Yeah. I need a little bit more control over this. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Actually, I'm down to have it be more random. It's just got to be a bit more contained. Yeah, okay. Also, apparently she lied to me about when her birthday is, and I'm upset. Wait, okay, wait. Hang on. Message me what you thought it was. Just for my sanity and just for clarity's sake. Message me privately what you think it was. I sent. Hang on, let me check something. Okay, wait. So then message me what date she said it was. Some of these are a little too high for my liking. She didn't confirm. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. All right. Sounds like it's slightly underwater. Hang on. What filters do we have on it? Go ahead and clamp it off here. Hang on. Need smart tools on. Smart tools, my beloved. Boom, boom, boom. Go ahead and... Something else sounds like it's randomized. Okay, interesting. And how I mentioned that my dad wants to move to the woods. Yes, you did mention that. I do remember that. There's more details I noticed from the dream in the actual place. I could be paranoid, but my dad is saying he's looking at the property. Like the property that you dreamed of. Kind of interesting. So, in my opinion, that makes me think that it's a bit of prophetic dreaming, which is possible. Like I don't honestly, prophetic dreaming is so weird of a concept. I can't even like properly explain it. Because it's just like sometimes you have a dream and then it just comes true. It's so weird. That's cool. That is such a cool sound. Okay, maybe have it on key, actually. That'd be great. F is an R key, right? Yeah. Okay, so F is technically an R key. In the dream, the house was two separate yet very close buildings with rigid metal walls. Tell me, one of my prophetic dreams was exactly about how the CGI werewolf from Goosebumps movie was gonna look like. Beats me. Beats me, Mello. The real thing was the same exact thing, but longer and had red walls. I see. That's about as high as I can go on this. I can only hit this note, which is the, what is this? This is C3, C4. It's the E flat 4. Okay, I can go F. G is where things get difficult. That's not even a note. But like, you hear the problem? This one sounds so distorted and very much not like a note. It's very, it has dissonance in and of itself. Okay, that's weird. I might not use it, but we'll see. Ominous on music. Okay. Okay. I like that. We're gonna go ahead and go with it. Nope, that's not right. Hang on. Do it one more time. 2, 3, 4. Like that. Oh, our timing was off ever so slightly. It's fine. We can make this work. What's up, Bug? How's it going? I don't know exactly what we're gonna do with that yet, but I'll keep that on hand because I do like it. Let me check the briefing very quickly, make sure that this fits. Neither of them said anything about buying the house, but they did say we were going to look at it in person next weekend. Interesting. Very interesting. I really like that sound. That is such a cool sound. Nothing strikes weird more than that, and I'm here for it. Okay, we need a base of some sorts. We need to find something that's going to fit with this. Maybe. Thing is, I need to turn on the tails on this. They're a little too, Oh, perfect. They're all shared. Okay, so I can just turn all these down and they all will respond. Hold up. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to extend this out a little bit. I'm going to go and bring this out just a little bit because I think we're going to bring this in a little bit earlier. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm liking that a lot. Hang on. Okay, let's go and quantize all this. Okay, preferably if you started on the right. All right, fine, whatever. Okay, cutoffs have to be exact as well, so I want to make sure that we have these on lock. Okay, let's hear that again in full. Okay, let's try this. Guys, I really want pancakes right now, and I don't know why. I just got like the really like strong urge for like chocolate chip pancakes. Hi, Ellie. Welcome on in. How are you? All right, let's go through our checklist. How are we doing so far? Eerie and mysterious? Check. Dripping cave ambiance? Check. Weird loop segments? Not exactly, not yet. We'll get there. Echoes that come and go? Yeah. Minor key? Yes. Make it weird? Hell yeah. I want pancakes too. Allie, we should make pancakes. You free this weekend? On a better note, co-op started again. I'm doing, starts again soon. I'm going to one of the starting meetings the teachers do. I'm not a teacher myself, but I'm hoping it'll be a calm year. Hopefully. And busy. Aw. Shucks. You break my heart, Allie. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Can I make some too? Sure, we'll do a live stream making pancakes at some point in the future. I'm not committing to that at all. I'm leaving that very open-ended. I have no idea if we're actually gonna. I have no desire to make food on stream, really. If I were, it would. I mean, we already got the custom cocktail stream. Okay, guys, I'm locking in a date for that. I am aiming for sometime next month. Labor Day weekend. I'm gonna see about doing the 6th. September 6th, we might, is the ideal goal. That's currently what we're setting in right now. About. So keep that in your calendars. We're gonna be doing the biggest kitchen robbery. Yeah, biggest kitchen robbery. I'm gonna do something interesting here. Hang on. Duplicate you. That's the, I hit the wrong one. Hang on, I need this track armed very quickly. That's not right. There we go. Okay, we got that there. What we're gonna do is we're going to commit this. Yeah, commit everything. Yep. And then what we're gonna do is audio suite effect. Nope. Hang on, other. Reverse. Render. Here's what we're gonna do with that. We seen the vision? We seen the vision here, chat? That was melodic as I thought it would be. Interesting. I wonder if we can save this somehow. If not, then might ditch it, but we'll see. I'll leave it there, but I'm not entirely sold on it. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But I do really like, I like the weirdness of this. Yeah. I'm liking that. What's up, Mallow? Thank you for the epic water bottle. Is it being put to use? Please tell me it's being put like to use in like the on like a daily basis. I drank a gallon of water today. I'm assuming from the mug if you're talking about it, or from the water bottle. Can we look? I don't know if I want to lower the tails on it. I really like where it is, but the tails are really long. I'm gonna try and bring them down just like a tiny bit, tiny bit. Okay, let's hear how that changes things. Past week, I've been drinking at least one a day, one full bottle. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That is awesome. That's freaking awesome. I did use it for a monster today though, but again, still a gallon of water. Okay, if you drink a gallon of water after that, we're okay. As long as you're still drinking water, you're not filling that thing with monster on a constant basis. That's all that matters. Okay, where do we go from here? That's the question. What are our options? You know what I want? I want a stringed instrument. But I don't know what it's... okay, I know what stringed instrument I want. That's a pad. Let me pull up the track, and I will reference this, because it's genuinely like something that's been stuck in my head for a while, and I really want to... I want it. I don't know where this instrument is, but I want it. Is it... It's not shallows, is it? Hang on. Here. Close you, close you, close you. You. It's in here, I believe. Which one are you? Is it you? This string right here. Do, 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 do. I don't know what it is, but I want it. Whatever it is, I want my hands on it. It's more like, I don't even know what it... Would it be a guitar? It's like a guitar, but all the way up here. But the problem is I'm hearing like something on like the low end. I don't know, but it's definitely like that sound. I drink 2 bottles, then Monster, then another water, then Mom got me water from Shake Shack. Heck yeah. Kitchen Robber Go Burr? Yes, Kitchen Robber Go Burr, cutie. Go get something. Also wrote down that Mom likes cookie dough ice cream. Yeah, ice cream after. She does like cookie dough ice cream. That I believe that I believe I knew. I got it up in the old noggin here. She also likes peanut butter M&Ms in particular. Okay, we gotta find which... Fingerstyle acoustics? About peanut butter M&Ms and forgot to give them to her. Oh no, Mello. Okay, so this is the sound that I want, but I want to like increase the tail. Okay, hang on. We're gonna reverse engineer this. Let me hear this again. Right? That's right. Let me hear this very quickly, side by side. Kind of. It's close. It's very close, but I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. Why is there a delay on this? Get rid of that delay. I don't know. It's definitely not that. I want to stay closer to this one, but getting rid of this Martin acoustic sound. I don't know. Also, when I was trying to figure out what to get Mom for her birthday and then remember she has Throne. This is true. She does have Throne. Just buy something off Throne. It'll get there easy peasy. Okay. So bring up the tail on this. Okay, we're gonna sort of reverse engineer this in a very backwards way. Go ahead and give me this pattern on this instrument very quickly, just so we have a reference. Oh, welcome on in, Bug. How's your stream? Welcome on in, those from Bug's chat. We are currently working on a piece for a Minecraft tournament. Minecraft tournament? Minecraft event. I gotta stop calling it a tournament. It's not really a tournament. It's more of an event. But yeah, how's your stream? How's Lunchbox? What am I trying to look for? I'm looking for reverb. Studio reverb. That's what I need. Okay, let's try that. It was fine. Did you get anything done build-wise? I'm just gonna keep playing this one pattern. Just running around? Just one of those streams. Got it, got it. Let's turn on that reverb a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring down that tail a little bit now. That sounds close, right? That sounds close to the instrument here, right? That sounds close. I think we can. You can say that's close, and then we can bring that down an octave too. Yeah, I think that's doable. Definitely doable. Welcome on in, GDK Gamer. How's it going? Music Night, let's go. What's up? It is music night. Yeah, here, it's been a while since we've listened to this whole thing, so let's go and let's play this track back. And just remember where exactly we are at. Let me go and put that back down where it needs to be. Perfect. Okay. So we're currently working on a bit of an eerie cave type track, so this is what we got so far. And right here's where something's gonna change. I'll go ahead and I'll put a marker here. But yeah, so that's currently what we're looking at. I'm really liking this piece so far. I think it's it's turning out really nice, and I'm vibing with it. So like right here, like I wouldn't mind if we did like a. I don't know. Let's go and start improvising. Just a melody here on top of this. I'm not entirely sure it'll stay, but I'm liking the general idea of it. Messed that up entirely. Hang on. I'm waiting to hear that like reverse drop sound. Hang on. Okay, what's the idea that I have in mind? Something like that. Oh, what's up, Solo? Welcome on in. Thanks for the lurk. The problem is, I think it's a little too syncopated for what the current arpeggiation pattern is, but let's go ahead and let's see if we can clean this up a little bit. Oh, that's why that's not working. Hang on. That's quantization. I need you to drop down to 16th notes. Yeah, something like that. Get back up there. 5 grains, nice. Yeah, it's a very syncopated beat. Yeah, that can go. That was way off. But yeah, this is the main idea that I'm thinking right now. Of course, hang on. Wait, are you not lined up anymore? What? Wait, hold up a second. Hang on. Quantize everyone to the 16th note very quickly, just to make sure. I don't want to mess up anything. I don't know what I'm doing trying to put reverb on this. Insane delay. That much of the time a moth crawled up my hand and just stayed there for a minute. I don't know how I feel about a moth on my hand. I feel kind of threatened by it. Because I know it would want to eat my clothes, and I don't like that. What do I need? I don't know, what do I need? Maybe another EQ, hang on. Oh, I know what I wanted. I wanted, Portal. I was gonna use Portal a lot during this particular track, because I want to try and get that, like, granular, like, repetition sound. Yeah, already like that. That would be a really cool effect to put on this. Okay, hang on. Can we loop you just so I can hear? Okay, where was it? I really like the one that we regularly use. Gain swells. I bet the wings, the moth was fluffy. Yeah, they tend to be a little fluffy. Okay, I'm liking it, but also not at the same time. I gotta figure out exactly how I want to use this, because I think that's probably gonna affect something. But, like, let's see if we put it on this. Like, how would that sound on this instrument? Oh, that's fun. Okay, so here's my thought process, and here's how this will work. The track will start out the way that it is right now. The further we go in, the more weird it's going to start sounding. The more broken stuff is going to start appearing, and it's also going to start like warping and like twisting itself. So it's like going to be an ease into the madness and the chaos, which would be really interesting. It's something that I haven't tried in a track before. I don't know. I like the idea of it, and I definitely want to give it a try. Broken like broken mirrors? Yeah, bro, like broken mirrors. As I look at myself through broken mirrors. Jesus Christ, I fucking hate myself. Like, it probably here's where we need like an actual bass to come in. So I have an idea as to like what I want the bass to sound like. Omnisphere, yeah. That's beautiful, Katie. Whoa. Okay. Oh, what is it? I don't think it's making a good bass sound. I don't know what track it would be on, in all honesty. I know I've used it before. What bass am I thinking of? Dude, as soon as you went... Look at... A PlayStation had played? Oh, dear lord. No, that's alright. That's okay. Oh, crap. What place am I looking for? I'm looking for mine. Give me a second. Oh, I think I know. I think I know what track it's from. Hang on. Anything can... What is it? Is it you? I don't think it's you. Hang on. You. What are you? Journey through Relics. I'll be so honest, I do not remember what that track is called. But it's not called Journey Through Relics. It's like perfectly cut too. Oh, goodness gracious. Let me hear this again. Was this an experiment track? It wasn't Lake, was it? I don't remember what Lake was, but we can take a look. But I'm looking for that bass in the background that's like pulsating. There's nothing here. I didn't get to writing this, but I had an idea for this. Okay, good to know. Laboratory? Infiltration, maybe? I don't remember. Okay, there's stuff here. I just don't know what it is. Okay, what is this? Hang on. I have no idea what this track is. This isn't the bass I'm looking for. I don't think this is either, but let me hear it. You know what this would be perfect for? This would be perfect for the spy segment. That goes like hand in hand with the previous track that we were writing. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Hang on. No, I'm in the wrong section. Hang on. Pro Tools projects, commission music. Yes, this. Oh crap, what was it called again? Secret to Heisting. Hang on. Serious? Okay, so this is a track we wrote like a week or two ago, which we will revisit later in the stream. I think this can definitely fit. So one is more of like a chill spy track, like a more of like sneaking around. This is more intense music. Actually, wait, hang on. No, I've got an even better use for this. Okay. So in this particular area of the tournament that we are writing for, we have a piece here that, whoa, hang on. Whoa, hang on. That's not where I wanted that to go. This is why you always check to make sure that stuff is in the right place. So we need a medium speed, ominous, intense track, combination of sneaky and chasey, as the brief says. So I think that this track kind of fits that vibe. Specifically listening to this bass line. It's kind of ominous. We can play with it to make it a little bit more ominous, but this definitely gives the feeling of like it's pulsating. Yeah, that's sort of what's on my mind right now. Give me one quick second. I'm gonna switch over to just chatting so I can move everything that's on my current monitor off screen. Okay, that can stay. That can go. That's off to the side. That doesn't matter. You're on the side. You're also on the side. You, on the other hand, can go over here. I need to still look at you, but I'm not wanting you on my main monitor. All of you are in the... Nope, hang on. I got some File Explorer things that are open here that should not be on the main monitor. Where's the downloads folder? Hang on. There you are. Hang on, move over here. Steam can close. Okay. I want to make candy that says not on y'all. No. But no, I do like that bass line a lot. I you know, I have a vague memory of writing this, but I cannot for the life of me remember if we did it on stream or if I was like doing it right before a stream. I don't even know what this would be for. I can't pinpoint exactly like what instruments I'm using for this or like what they were tied to. No automation on this? No automation on this. Okay, we're getting distracted. I will keep that in my back pocket though, because I have a use for that. Okay. What else are we looking at? Laboratory, I think was the other one that we were looking at. Don't save. We didn't do anything. At least we didn't do anything important. Nothing that I would want to save. Willingly save. Okay, what are you? Not what I was looking for. You weren't in the same folder, were you? No, don't think so. Been lurking me now, time to fix my sleep schedule so I go to bed. Alright, good night, Allie. Yeah, fix your sleep schedule. You've been going to bed at like 2 and 3 a.m. Only I'm allowed to go to bed that late. And suffer the consequences. Everyone else, go to bed at a regular time. Yeah, no, this isn't it. So what would it be called? What would that track be called? If it's not laboratory. It's not liminal. It's not pianos are lovely. Well, experiment tales, experiment whimsy. Elements? I don't remember what elements is, but I'm not wanting to find out. It's probably not what I'm thinking of. EDM beat, that's... I don't remember exactly what I did with that. Blue skies. That is, let me think. Blue skies is, deep space. It's the third track, I want to say. We were, why are we here? I believe that's what that is. Liminal. I don't know what liminal is. Don't save. No. We didn't do anything important in this project document that needs to be warranted having a save. Liminal might not have anything, in all honesty. I don't expect it to, because I can't think of what it would sound like. Then again, a lot of these tracks are starting to blur together. Nothing in here. What is this? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, nothing of value here. Okay, man. Okay, what track are we looking up again? Journey Through Relics? I remember. It's this one. It's this one. It's this one. Hang on. Save changes. Don't save changes. It's this one. I remember now. I heard it and I was like, wait, no, I remember what this is for. Journey Through Relics. Yeah, this is it. Growing Anguish. That's what it is. Okay, Growing Anguish. We found our secret. Let's go get it. Whoa, not that. Hang on. Claustrophobia. That one. Don't save. Alright, Growing Anguish. That's what it's called. Someone remember that. Okay, Growing Anguish. I think what we did was it took off the low pass. Okay, we didn't do that. How do we change this? I think like that. Okay, that's very, very ominous. I didn't want that there. I wanted that on this one. And then there's a bass I'm thinking of that I've used in the past. Oh, what is it called? How would you sound actually on that? Oh, it's right here at the top. God damn it. What's it called? Should I bring that up? What's up, Mr. Blaster XC? Welcome on in. How you doing? I'm gonna extend that out to like 2 measures. We'll see how that sounds. Actually, what we can do is we can turn up the sustain and the release on this. I'm from Mexico. Welcome on in. I actually don't think I've had a whole lot of Mexican viewers, in all honesty. Okay, we're gonna trial and error this for a little bit. Yeah, how's your night going? Oh, that's why. Hang on. It's a bass. That much I know. Hang on. Oh, what are you called? I forget what you're called. Do I have it somewhere? Hang on. Let me see if I have the name somewhere, because I feel like I would remember it. A fall for you. Thank you. Welcome on into the nomadic community. I don't know. I still think about the name from time to time. But yeah, feel free to stick around. We're working on some music. The wonderful thing about the music that I write is that you don't need to understand the language to know what it means, or like what it's trying to convey. I love writing instrumental music. And I've checked the statistics on my Spotify for like all my soundtracks. I think my highest my music is most listened to in I believe Brazil, Poland, and I want to say France. I need to take a look, but I believe those are the top 3 countries that listen to my music. Surprisingly, it's not America. This community is very calm sometimes. Oh, I know, it's great. It's definitely not stress inducing at all. At all. But yeah, welcome on in, Mr. Blaster. I want to yeah, I would say a lot of my audience is based out of America, but I think you're one of the few that are from outside of the States. Okay, let me think. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna look up samples. Hang on. VST samples. I feel like I know if I saw it. Give me a second. Foreshadow in the end. Disenergy. Company Me, Mr. Sid, Fat Sid. Add Stop Finger Drum. Astral Music Box. Requiem, Luminous Bells, 8-Bit Universe, Panic Room, Park Cleaning. No, I don't know what it is. Hang on. I thought it was flipping off the camera. What? No, 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 no. I wasn't flipping off the camera. Don't worry. I'm gonna open up a very old project file because this is the only one that comes to mind when I think of what oh, what was it called actually? Was it called Ice and Fire? The song is Ice and Fire, but I don't know what the actual project file is called. Oh, thanks for Team of the Daily Sand. I don't know. Is there another track of mine that has this instrument? I'll go ahead and I'll play it just to show everyone like what I'm hearing in my head. It's this one right here. I'm looking for that. Is there a track that comes to mind that this is in? It's called Ice and Fire, but I don't remember what the actual track is called. Fractured Galaxy, Gas Cry from Mexico, and Hello from Here. Oh, that's not really what the read out a rule is for. Read out a rule is if you want me to, if you want me to read out one of the rules from my server called Lunchbox, the Lunchbox server. Right now we have. Let me look at the RUS very quickly. We're on rule 390. So if you give me a number between 1 and 390, I can read out a rule. What is it though? I don't know what. I don't remember what this is called. It's called like Laboratory. No, Frozen. The song is making me think Frozen. Do we have a track that has the word Frozen in it? Is it you? Frozen Over? 2023. Maybe. I don't know, actually. This doesn't look too familiar. No. This is new. Frozen Over. Frozen? Bro, let it... Alright. Oh, okay. All of you... I regret saying anything now. I did not mean to solo that. I meant to look at the instrument. Just in time. I know, I opened the door for it. Why is it so quiet? I don't know why that's so quiet. That's so weird. I don't get it. But also, this is a very interesting track. The heck are you? Oh my goodness. Knock it off, you guys. Okay, I don't know why. Frozen Lab. That's what I'm hearing or seeing. Frozen Lab of some sorts. Oh, is it called The Frozen Lab? Hang on, hang on. It might be called The Frozen Lab. I found it. I found it. It's called The Frozen Lab. The fan base is so funny. All right, sure. Yep, this is it. Bursting, that's what it's called. Thank you, previous, what was this? 2021 me? Do I want to build a snowman? No, I want to crawl in a hole and forget that I even started streaming. Okay, we found what we need. It's called bursting. There you are. Okay, if I can actually hit the note, that'd be great. Ignore the fact that I hit the wrong note there for a hot second. Hang on. I wasn't... Okay, I'm thinking about leaving it on a drone for now. Yeah, let's go and let's leave it on a drone. What? What is wrong with you? Okay, and then if I cut you off here, are you selected? No, what the? Bruh, stay on your fucking... God damn it. Okay. Let's listen to this from the top because it's been a little bit of time, and then we'll go ahead and we'll pause it here. We'll go ahead and we'll listen to another track that we've been working on, and then we'll work on that for a little bit. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. One thing, we will need to put a thing right here. A marker right here. Because something's got to change about this. I'm not entirely sure what's going to change. But I am really liking this track. And I'm really liking how it's sounding. I don't want it to get too intense. I think ultimately that's not what the track calls for. Yeah, it's meant to be more mysterious and ominous. Have echoes and like stuff that like really starts to like trip you out. So that's really what we're trying to aim for with this track. All right, what else do we have to work on? Let me quickly take a look at what we have. I was looking at something earlier before we got completely buried. This one. Hang on. Okay, yeah. I haven't touched this track since we last worked on it, but I would like to take a listen again and see where things are at with it. Okay, we got a few decent couple of tracks loading in here. Okay, we're going to ads. Okay, yeah, perfect. All right, I will not touch this until we get back from ads, but I will go ahead and I will play like a track that I'm thinking of. So this track in particular, I want it to be very reminiscent of some of the other tracks that we've made for this project. In particular, I've been really looking at this Stories Come to Life, listening to it and sort of trying to understand like what made it so good. So let's just take a quick listen to this because I want to see if we can sort of deduce this in the 45 seconds until ads come back. Got it. Okay, people on Twitch to be coming back from ads. We'll give it just a little bit longer, just in case. Okay. I'm trying to recreate this lightning in a bottle here, and I think it's going to be really interesting. Because I have no idea if it's actually going to work or not, but we'll see. So I think what I really want to do is I want to try and stray away from the main theme that we've been using across all of the general tracks so far for the lobby area. And so that's what led to this track being made, is we sort of veered away from that. But it's been a while since we've listened to it, so I want to refresh my ears. I want to see if we still like it. Let's give it a listen. Okay. Try to bounce out a little bit better. Give me one quick second. I want to listen to this again. Because I'm trying not to... Right now, that drum is giving me a lot of ear fatigue. And I want to try and avoid that as much as possible. So, I'm willing just to... First, I'll get rid of this. I didn't mean to put that down. But bring this in even more. Yeah, it's already a little bit better. But now it's missing that kick sound. Maybe right there will work. Okay, let's move on. Okay, I'm actually liking the place that track is in. I don't remember working on it recently, but I don't remember it being done by the last stream, so maybe I worked on this a different time. I don't know. I'm really liking it. I think it's in a really good place right now. I wouldn't say it's ready to be implemented. I think that like there's some areas, like especially with that drum, that's really bothering me. Yeah, I think we fixed it for the majority. Sounds like we did. Sunflower seeds hit so hard at 12 a.m. They kind of do, can't lie. I still want my pancakes, though. Those chimes could use a little bit of reverb. Just a tiny bit. Yeah. How many tracks do we have for the lobby? 6 tracks. I'm not liking that number too much. We'll need to bring it up. I want to say to like 10. Yeah, we'll say 10. I want to know what this is, because that just sounds really cool. Pads at dawn. I think it's you? You're overloading it? You're a decent factor in it, so we'll go ahead and we'll lower you down for the segment. This does pierce through the mix. Let's go ahead and bring it down. Bring the vocals down a lot more. Yeah. I think bringing those two down brought a little bit more space to the mix and lets it breathe a little bit more. Which ultimately should be the goal, is letting the mix like have room for everything that we're listening to. Nothing sounds crowded on top of each other should be the main goal. Okay. Yeah, I'm really liking that. Bro, ain't your meetings starting already by this time? I may be geeked. Meeting starts whenever I end stream, which should be relatively soon, but I want to make sure that I get this work done because this work is due by the end of the week, and I want to make sure that I have everything in order and that I have all my stuff in my head on paper somewhere. Okay, one more track that we're gonna look at, and I want to make sure like is in a good place because I can't remember if we finished this track or not. I want to say we did, but it's kind of blanking me a little bit. It might just need mixing right now. The beauty with this track is that we only have a couple instruments here. This one's not even used. Okay. I think that is in a pretty good place. Now we just gotta focus on mixing it, which we're pretty close, that as it sounds. I'm trying to have it float around like negative 14 and negative 16 decibels. Yeah, I'm pretty solid with that. Okay, so those two tracks are in a good place. We were working on one that we need to figure out later on. I think I've reached a state now where I just need to like sit on it, let it do its thing. I need to detox from that track that we were working on for most of the stream, and then I'll go back to it, circle back, and like say, okay, this is good. Like this is what I like, and this is what I don't like. Okay. Out of curiosity, do we have any friends that are live that we can raid tonight? That is the question. Because I do got to get to a meeting, and we have been streaming for 2 hours. I would like to go to bed at a decent time. There's no guarantee that'll happen, but you know, it's a thought that counts, ain't it? Ain't it? Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and send you over to Roxel, who is playing Arc Raiders with Harmon. Roxel is an amazing artist and also one of our former Soul Crafters. So please go check out their stream. We've been having a little server, like a 2-week server called Soul Crafters Afterlife. I want to stream it, but I don't know if I will have time, in all honesty. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, we'll be live again on Wednesday with Scrap Mechanic with the Lunchbox crew. Thursday, currently, it's Baldur's Gate with Fran. All this stuff is tentative to change, but, you know, hopefully that's the schedule. And then, oh, actually, I wanted to go live tomorrow, chat. I wanted to start Ghost of Yote tomorrow. So, that'll be the plan. We'll boot up stream tomorrow, and we'll play a bit of Yote, because I wanted to get to that game. A DLC got announced. What was it called? Echoes of Sekigahara, I think? I forget. But yeah, so that's, I want to get ready for that because I think the release date for that is October. I don't remember. But yeah. Everything good? Everything's good. Okay, perfect. So we'll be live tomorrow, same time, 8:30. Thank you all so much for joining on today's stream and for tuning in. But unfortunately, I got to. So I'll catch you all on tomorrow. Yep, tomorrow. All right. See ya. Bye-bye.